innovative content, global audience.
Viewers, yes, we're back again. You know how it is when you see our faces. It's going to be a roller coaster. And you're welcome to the show. My name is Princess Cassie. We're reaching you live from our SRTV studio here in London. I have with me the very delectable
Faith Irabo for SRTV France.
Yes, all the way from France, and it's the official countdown Nigerian Week
2023.
Yes, London. Yes, this is how we do it. You know how it is, and we did promise. This
said
week
it's
we're going
back
to
to
be
back.
bringing
Back to back.
back to back.
You'll see us more often.
Here and there, yes, all the time.
We'll give you updates,
Yes,
details of what we'll be doing. We're bringing guests, virtual and presential.
yes.
Talking about the Nigerian Week.
Yes, here in London. And today, viewers, we have a very special guest. I have a very powerful woman. She's phenomenal. She's beautiful. She's bold.
Fantastic at what she does.
Fantastic, yes, at what she does.
Her profile is even intimidating. Let me put it that way. Considering the fact that we're in the media too.
Yes.
When I read her profile, I was like,
oh. A senior colleague, the veteran in the industry.
Take your flowers, Mama.
Yes, we give
your virtual flowers, Mama.
Yes, yes, I have it. But like I did said earlier today, that we're going to be bringing people of.
That.
Yes.
You see what? That was exactly what we're trying to tell you.
Earlier,
people that you can tap from their wealth of experience, their knowledge, their contact, everything you need to know.
We are not here to play.
We are not playing,
you know. And I present to you viewers our guest for the night, talking about the official countdown Nigerian Week London. She's one of your of course. What do you expect?
Yes,
she does so much in the industry. We'll talk about media, event management.
Even here in the UK.
Here in the UK, and
she's pulling strings here.
Yes,
a lot of things.
So much way back at home as well. It's no other than Mrs. Toyin Shola Ruba Logo.
Yes,
welcome to the show. Good evening, ma'am.
Welcome, Mama. Good to have you.
Good evening, ladies. Thank you very, very much for that powerful introduction. I am honored to be here. I appreciate all the recognition, and I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm actually happy to be here, and I'm honored. Thank you for having me.
I don't want to stand. I don't want to be like I'm intimidated somehow. You know when you see this kind of people in the
Oga of the Oga. Our great grandmothers of the media. Not by age, we are talking about wealth of experience.
That is what Yes.
Welcome,
ma. Nice to have you here. Let's start immediately. I'm going to ask you, ma, how do you feel? Let's even start from there. We already know it's the Nigerian Week London. It's going to be Nigerian Day on Saturday, and you're one of your bodies. Now, how do you feel about this? We know, of course, somebody we would have
definitely nominated you, brought your name to the table. How does it feel? Exactly.
In the past.
Exactly. So still doing.
Now.
Exactly. So how does exactly?
Well, I'm happy. I feel honored, like I mentioned earlier on. It's always good to recognize people, to recognize when one is really doing something in the community. And I feel honored that I actually been nominated for a category in one of the awards, and in the Nigerian Week. I am very honored. I'm humbled, and I appreciate everyone that has actually nominated me. And I'm not going to mention name, but when I was when I got the message that, oh, you've been nominated for this, I said, oh my God, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a honor. It's not easy for people from our background in Nigeria, to be recognized here in the UK. But when we recognize ourselves, we put ourselves forward, it encourages you to do more, to do better, and it tells you that you're doing something and you're helping people to do, to get better, to do something in the community. That means you're making you're making an impact, in your local community and in the United Kingdom and in our Nigerian community as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's interesting. But I will just jump in on that. You're talking about impact, making impact. You're one of those people, that are respected here because of the role you play in Kanok. Can you tell us, how did you actually get here? The sacrifices, the challenges, the hurdles, and how did you get to where you are today? Want to know about this because it will encourage, just like you said, encourage, those of us that are coming behind and those that are looking up to you, that don't have access to you to ask you these questions. How
Mm.
do you want them to, take it?
Well, there's a lot of sacrifice, just like you mentioned. I'll just pick up from Kanuk there. Kanuk, as you know, is the Central Association of Nigerians in the UK. It was formed in 2005. And when this organization, this body was formed, it was because there were so many people, so many organizations doing things here and there. So it was like things were scattered everywhere. So there was no actual body. There was no actual representation of the Nigerian community. So what they did to form this association was to bring all the organization under one umbrella so that we can have like a uniformity. So that as it's not an individual association, it's an organization registering under CANUC, which is the Central Association of Nigerians in the UK. So when you join, so let me just say, for example, you being a student of Agege High School or government, Federal Government Girls College, or I could be IT professional, project management professional, an accountant. I could have Association of Lawyers in the UK, Nigerian Lawyers Association of IT Professionals. All of them as organizations are registered under CANUC, and so you're representing the community. So when we have issues, when we have things to discuss, when people have passport issues, Kanuk deals with it. So Kanuk takes it, takes it to
That's a great
the
one.
High Commissioner. They deal with it. So
That's
how I came in was I started supporting the community. I do a lot of things in the community. I started in my local area, in my borough, and all that. And then this is my second term running. I was the assistant social secretary in the last 2 years dispensation, and this year I actually went ahead for the social secretary, and we just started this tenure in May. This May just gone, and it runs for 2 years. So what we do is we support ourselves, we support the community. So for example, I'm supporting, maybe the president is coming, the high commissioner calls on to Kanuk and say, oh, the president is coming. We need to welcome the president. This is what we do. Or the governor of Sokoto State, the governor of Abia State is coming. Or in the UK, there is an issue, or there's something that's happened, a child has been stabbed, something has happened, somebody is being bullied somewhere. We are the body that actually comes forward to support that Nigerian community. So that's what we do as Kanuk.
Wow, that's quite elaborate and
That is,
interesting
I
as
wasn't even
well.
expecting such,
Yes, yeah.
it's very
It's quite
weighty.
interesting,
Yeah,
and we want to say thank you for all you do. But we also know that you are a partner at the Woman to Woman Monitoring Network, an
that's true.
organization that supports women and help women. And we
Yes.
know that we live in a world, even though here the
The
women
women
tend
have
to
upper
have
power,
upper
that's
hands,
true, but
but as
it's
a
not always the
foreigner,
case
it could
for,
be
yeah.
different. Now, how is that going? What's this all about as well?
Well, a friend of mine, also a business partner, she came up with this idea and said, okay, you know what? It's difficult. And with women from our background, black background, it's difficult when you see a woman aspiring and doing well, a bit of jealousy comes in. And we thought, what, we could bridge that gap. We could do something about that. So we partnered together and we started certain workshops for women, encouraging women to do things together. I can cook. So instead of me opening my own restaurant and then you opening your restaurant and you're looking for customer, I'm looking for customer. Why can't we just come together and partner and be one big, organization, or one big store, or one big, company to do something. So we set up workshops. We encourage them how you can do this. We bring people to come on board to talk to women. There's so many women that have been through a lot of things, even women in abusive marriage, women, so many things, you understand. So we've
Tying in
done,
silence and not even
Yeah.
saying it.
so
You're
we
right.
got so that we can support ourselves, so that we can do better. That's what we do in Women to Women
From
Network.
kudos to you and the other team. It's really
Thank you.
amazing.
Like,
Women can be vulnerable a lot of times, especially talking
regardless
about
of the country, regardless of the
country,
color.
religion,
I
or
tell
Yeah,
any
you.
yeah.
places
And
where
especially even where we are, it's really difficult here. It can be lonely sometimes, and mental health is real. So if you
it's
don't speak up, anything can happen, So we encourage them to speak up, to come up, to talk, a problem shared is half solved. So the
yes.
more you talk, the more you get to know that you're not alone. There are other people in that category, so you just need to come out, rub minds together, and then we could go on picnics sometimes, we go out, we eat, we have fun, and then we support ourselves. We even encourage them where they could get loans for to start their businesses as well.
Wow.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Wow, that is quite interesting. Viewers, I'm still here speaking with Mrs. Toyin Shola Rubalogo. Like I said, I didn't introduce that earlier. She's a veteran in this industry. She's like,
She's a boss lady, you know.
if you ask me, she's more than that. She's a whole, as a full package. Anyways,
Total.
viewers, we'll go on a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're still here and we have more. I believe you want to know more about
Our
super
special
today.
superwoman.
So stay with us. Don't go
Don't
anywhere.
go
We'll be
anywhere.
right
Don't shut
back
that down. Stay
after
there.
this break.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates: 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue: Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told, be there.
Hey, we are still here, and with the super delectable Mrs. Toyin Solar Balogun, one of our awardees. I'm telling you, I read her profile, like we said before. And if you're in the media, if you're in the diaspora, if you're a woman, you need to
Follow suit.
be at that event.
Yes.
Come and tap from her anointing. Like, meet with her. Let her just, even if it's Mama, show me road. How did they do it? Come and meet with her. That's one of
I like
the advantages of the Nigerian Week
Yes, you're going to have
2023
one-on-one with a lot
with
of
her.
great
She's
personality.
accessible.
Yes,
And this you don't get to see on a normal, on a usual
on the norms. Yes, but now you hear from them.
life and
You get to
direct.
ask you questions as well. Yes.
So going forward, I would like to ask Ma, we're talking about Nigerian Week. Can you just, in your own opinion, how does this event, in your opinion, how do you think it will impact the Nigerian community here in France? In London, excuse me. I'm from France. I'm from France. So everything is Nigerian Week France. So that is a clear indication that it's in the blood. Actually, ma, Nigerian Week in France is taking place next year. So maybe exactly. So she'll be coming. We'll be bringing her down too. Because
absolutely, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yes, so back to the question: how do you think it will impact the Nigerian community here in the UK?
Honestly, before I answer that question, when you mentioned Paris, I just said, you know what, that is just to show you that it's something that is going round, and which tells people that you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
This Nigerian recognition award, this Nigerian that is happening on this Nigerian week, I believe it's something very special. like I mentioned earlier, I said it's always good to recognize people for their hard work, for people when they make impact in the community among themselves. It's always a good thing. And I feel honored to be part of this event. I feel honored to be a recipient of one of the awards at this event. And I tell you, the more you recognize people, you're telling them that they're doing something good, and you're telling them to do better.
Yeah.
You're telling them to do better. So, which means if I can get something, that means I have done something to impact somewhere, to impact someone, and I'm telling someone that this is how to do this, or you can do better. You can do better. It doesn't mean it stops there. I remember that when I started at OGBC in 1993, and I started with just saying the time in the studio. The time is 10 o'clock. It was such a huge thing for me then. They just put, the light on, and it just said the time is 10 o'clock. If you know how that felt, like, oh my God, I'm just only saying the time is 10 to know that people can hear my voice somewhere. I just started from there. Before I started as a duty continuity announcer, and I went from there, and on and on and on before crossing over to the UK and all that. And I tell you, in this country, there are people that are in the media abroad and are doing well. It's not easy to cross over from Africa to a third world, to a
True to
westernized.
Yes,
that.
I was.
True to that. Because I'm in France.
Yes, I was
Yes.
gonna come to that as well. You've been in the industry for decades, and you started way back from Ogun State,
Yeah.
coming to AIT and a lot of other places before even
Mhm.
coming here abroad. How's that journey like, and how would you describe the media so far, the involvement of the media so far? Yes.
Um, I would tell you, okay, let me say I started, yeah, I was still in school. I started with OGBC, and then AIT started. I was one of their pioneer staff. I then crossed over to AIT. I was still in school, so I was still shuttling, going back and forth. And then I came here to do a course at the BBC, and then I went back, met my husband, got married, went back, was having children. In between, I was shuttling. I remember when I had a dinner at BBC. I thought then that I wanted to cross over, and I said, "Oh, I, I, I would love to have a job here." Well, what I said was, "Okay, well, if you can sort out your permit, yeah, we can see how we can get a job for you here." But I told you, it's not easy. It was not easy then, way back then. So you have to start doing your own thing. And I only started as a freelancer. You know, it's not easy. We have to start our own thing. We have the Ben television, the black network TV. That was the first one of the first TV station for black people in UK then. That was like only the platform that we have. There was no online radio and TV then. So when radios transmit via TV now, I mean online now, all those things were not there. So it has to be on a frequency. It has to be on the AM or the FM. And then you know how things are. How they were then. So, but I tell you now, it's easy, and the fact that we've crossed over, we're making impact. Look at us. We're here. We're sitting. And we're recognizing ourselves. That shows that we're doing something good.
That
It
is
shows that we're making impact. That means, we're taking it. We're taking over. That's it.
Exactly.
We encourage
Exactly.
the other ones that are coming behind.
Yeah, that's the exact. My next question is about that. Those that are coming behind. You
behind.
mentioned something, Ma. You talked about the opportunity LGBT they gave you. Like the only thing you say on the program is the time is 10 o'clock. The generation we have today,
Hmm.
they are not that patient. Look at where you are today. Look at where you
You
started from.
started from.
Look at the history. If there are life lessons, Ma, because of those that are coming, what do you have to tell them? Like three life lessons that you want them to know about the journey of media, broadcasting. You want to travel out of the country to have another career. You want to pursue something, your dreams. What are the life lessons you like, the youths that are coming to
I
take from?
I tell you, patience is a virtue. You have to be patient. I'm not going to lie to you. The road will be rough. You know, not every. You don't need to listen to the other side. When people want to get down with you because they want to offer you something. You don't need to go through that route. As long as you're good at what you do. Education is very vital. Go back to school. You can retrain. You can do things for yourself. You don't have to wait. If I tell you that when I did a course at the BBC, it wasn't as if it was my time then at my organization to go for that course. A lady came from London to UK to do a training for us at work. And I approached her and I said, "Oh, I'm looking to travel to do for my holiday. And will there be any availability for any courses running?" And she said, "Oh, I'll look at the diary." And she listed 3 different courses that were running in that period between December and January, and said, "Oh yeah, you could come on these 3 programs." So you can see how I tapped into that. And I went on that course. I came here to do the course then. That was how I got in. And I tell you, one of those ladies one of the guys that I met in 2001, I'm still in contact with that guy.
Wow.
His name is Kevin Bolton. He's in BBC in Bolton, but we're still in touch. He's an elderly person. He's in his 60s, but we're still in touch. You understand? I needed something from someone. Someone asked me, and I just sent him an email. I said, I saw him it was on Facebook. He's my friend on Facebook. I sent him a message, and he sent me his email, and then I sent the information to him, and he was able to give it to me. So you just have to be good. You have to be patient. There's no rush in life. I know things that, there's no rush. You will get to where you're going. Your time will come. My sister, your time will come. And you would achieve whatever you put your mind to achieve.
Your time will come. Does that stick? Yes. Your time will come.
Yes, it should stick because a lot of people, like she talked about the patient thing, I think is just...
We don't have it for our generation.
A lot of people feel because Mr. A is making it, I must make it.
No, they will see her and say
it
was easy. Yeah.
As well. Viewers, we're going to go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll still be here with our super guest of the night. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's break.
They don't want to send us on a break.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camboy Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told, be there.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride
feeling the boy. Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been dark, but I'm igniting. Positive flow, I'm so attracting. Where the freestyles or even writing.
People, we are still here with our beautiful, delectable, intelligent Mrs. He came at once because that is who she is. Now follow come, with the, beautiful Mrs. Toyin Solaru Balogun,
I just,
beauty plus
yeah,
brain.
you can call
Ma'am,
me TSB.
Hello?
hello?
You can call me TSB.
No, we are
TSB.
not. She's in the spirit, actually. The next question, and I want people to know that CSB, like she said, like she just mentioned, is a media and event company. Are you guys aware?
Yes.
How can one lady be juggling Canuck, CSB, and this and that and that? Like
That shows how powerful she
I'm
is.
telling you, because especially when you are abroad, to juggle these things, no be beans, guys, it's not easy. Ma'am, how do you juggle? How do you manage to juggle family life, your media, the Canuck, and every other project, events and all? How do you juggle everything? How?
I just say it's the grace of God. And I tell you again, I'm one of uh how do I elders and Otumba, like a chief in the community. One of the people, I think the major person that actually mentioned or I put my name forward because I work with him, and I'm also the event manager for that company, for that
Wow.
organization. It's called Nigerian Diaspora Direct Investment Summit. We have a summit coming up in October this year. So he did put my name forward, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm sure you've got him as one of the partners down there. Um, Someone asked me this question just last week when I was at Chatham House. You know, the same question. They said, "I don't understand. Come back, rephrase it." I said, "Okay." And she said, "Oh, and you're looking so radiant." I said, "It's just the grace of God because," and I'm also, this weekend I was still with my I'm also a grandmother, I was still with my,
Oh, shocker of
and
the
she
night.
said,
It
"What,
shocked
what?"
me.
She said, "How do you manage that?" I said, It's just the grace of God.
Wow.
I have a wonderful family, but I just believe that God just gave me that strength, to be able to manage it. When something is inside of you, you don't stop until you achieve what you want to do, and you just ask for grace. I don't know how I do it. I still work, as a project manager, and I still retrain myself when I need to. I run my business. I used to add catering to my business. But yeah, I used to, but now it's over to my daughter. Because when my first daughter went to uni, I told her, instead of cooking and giving people food free, why not just start a weekly food for your friends? So she started to handle the catering part of it. So she cooks and she's all over the Instagram. So I just manage the event part of it. And so managing my own events, that's how
Transferred,
I got into the community.
successfully transferred that spirit into a seed.
And
Yeah.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
fact.
It's amazing,
The
ma'am.
footprint is
Yes,
laid,
ma'am.
and the children, one of them is already throwing that part.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We could want to leave you
Super
here for
proud.
such a long time because we know the youth, especially me, I'm learning so much from you.
Me
This
too.
is so inspiring. But because of time, we want to let you go. Just before we go, ma'am, we want you to talk to Nigerians at home. And of course, I want to throw this last question we can answer together as well. Now, how do you think Nigerians, especially here, can connect or can be part of this event? What's your advice to them here and put at home as well? Because this is something that is connecting us, uniting us as a people,
Yeah.
putting us as a people to the world. So how do you think others can be part of it?
Okay, I tell you, if you are in the United Kingdom or you are in Europe and you'd love to be part of this is I just gonna encourage you, this is a place to be. This recognition award, it's not only that they're recognizing people, you're gonna have a taste of Nigerian lovely food,
That's true.
entertainment, all under one. So it's going to be well packed. It's going to be a packed event, and you're going to enjoy it. So all you need to do is just go on Eventbrite to get your ticket and be part of this event. You don't want to miss it. It's this Saturday coming, and there's going to be a red carpet. You want to see all the Nigerian lovely faces and those that are coming from Nigeria, and also my lovely sister from Paris, all of them from the whole of Europe. It's going to be a packed house. You come there, I'm going to be there, So I just want you all to come so that we can network and have fun together. Just go on Eventbrite to get your ticket. You will find your ticket there, or you can go to SRTV. Ticket is right
Yeah,
there.
simple as that.
Buy the ticket, and then we'll all be together. We'll have fun. It's just going to be a packed event. That's just all I'm going to tell you. So come one, come all. We're inviting you all. Get your ticket. You don't want to miss out.
Wow, thank
you
so
much.
A lot tonight. And
I've tapped from a wealth of experience. I'm already.
Yes, it's so much, and I believe even the viewers have learned so much as well from you. And at the take home today, there's a lot of take home on me. I think I'll take the patient and of course people with your time. So work your
Wait
time.
for your time. Your time will come.
Yes.
Go to school, like she said. Education is not,
Yes.
it's a must.
Yes, and
That's
you can see
is a
also
key
that
one.
she's a woman that is also standing beside other women. So
Even she's standing beside men, standing shoulder to shoulder with men.
Yes, and you know that
this
award is something that was carefully, these people.
You will see the selected awardees, and you will
worth
understand
it.
that we took our time.
To do that.
Well,
thank you so very much. We have been speaking with our delectable, very beautiful. Mrs. Toyin Balu, thank you so much for being with us. And she's the CEO of TSA. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a very good evening, ma'am.
And you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Till next time, guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bijiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told. Be there.